Hey guys, my name is Lilian and welcome back to another City Skyline experimental video. Now, before we get into this, we all know this is the #1 channel for all City Skyline poop experimental stuff. And today, guys, I am not going to disappoint you. We're going to create a little stream of poop that maybe turns into a little waterfall that goes into the river. And based off that, we're going to create the 8th or 9th, I don't know how many, is it 7 wonders of the world? The 8th wonder of the world, and turn it into a tourist attraction. The poop attraction. People will come from miles to see this kind of 8th wonder of poo. Yeah. I'm going there, guys. I'm doing it. I don't even care. Things are about to take a big step up on the channel, guys. Another poop experimental video. So if you enjoy this, then smash that like button down below. If you're on around here too, guys, please subscribe so you don't miss out on quality content like this in the future. You know what I mean? It's that quality that you strive for. And I'm giving it to you in your faces. So here we are. I've got a couple of mods installed because no power lines or water pipes because I want to tear through this. I want to get this done. I want to bring the people this gloriousness, and it's going to be freaking so cool right now. So what I'm going to do is I want to create a stream. Now, before I get into it, then I need to kind of level out or kind of play around with the kind of, what's the word I'm trying to looking for? The valley in the sky. I can't even think about what I'm trying to say. That's going to create the stream for us. So if I go about 71, how high is that? We could go a little bit higher. Yeah, what's 100? Okay, 112. Oh, that's way too big. Okay, we'll take it from here. Is that big enough? Or is that still too big? We'll go about there, which is 82. Okay, right, we'll take this point here. And we'll bring it back. Is that, well, my brush strength is tiny. Right, there we go. We'll bring it up. We'll go back quite far. And then we'll create our little basin. There we go. Which will be just there. That will fill up. And then we'll bring this straight back down. Now, I'm just going to do that kind of very loosely how I want it to go. But here, we need to bring it back a bit more because it's a little bit too close. Too close for comfort. Because what I want to create now is this beautiful waterfall. It's going to be freaking amazing. And I don't think you understand how good quality this is going to be. So I'll take the shoreline there. And the shoreline can be then dropped down to about here. Which will then create another little basin. Like this. Where the water will be stored after it drops down from that huge cascading waterfall we're going to create. And let's push this all the way over to the end. So it might come in the water, it might not. We'll see how it plays out. I might bring it up another level. So that is... Okay, we'll take it from here. So I'll make it slightly higher than the riverbed. Oh, I'll try my best to anyway. And it means the water might not flow in as much. But we'll see. Is it still flowing in? No. So the chocolatey goodness can then disappear out. Right, let's just kind of smoothen off this edge here. There we go. Let's smoothen off these edges. Make these quite nice. And not realistic, but again, it's a beauty hotspot. It's where you're going to take your favourite girl on a date. That's how cool this is going to be. Right, let's bring that out slightly there. Oh, this is going to be so good. So, do I try and make this as natural as possible? Maybe I shouldn't, but at the same time, it'll be kind of cool. Alright, bring this around. Oh, man. People are going to flock for miles to get a little glance at what we're about to do. It's going to be so freaking good. It's going to be so good, and everyone's going to be jealous who doesn't live here in this poop town. Right, I think what we should do as well is we should drop a couple of rocks down here and there. That will be kind of... oh, that's way too big. No, way too big. Get these small... Yeah, these small ones. Which will be crucial to the flow of the poop. And it can bounce off the poop as well. Which would be kind of good too. No, I don't want that one. Where's the jagged ones? Like that. As it cascades down it. We'll be hitting up all of these little rocks here. Oh, it's going to be so good. We're going to have splashes and splashback. Oh, that just sounds horrible, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, I'm trying to use these as like a also slight barriers. Yeah, do a couple there. I like the old spiral of it. And do some there too. Right, there we go. That is the open mouth in which the water will trickle down in. I mean, not water, poop. Gotta remember, it's poop. So there we go. There we go. You just don't know what's about to hit you. So I think what we'll do first then, we'll create this gloriousness of the chocolate river flowing with our little waterfall. And then we're going to create a national kind of reserve park, or maybe even a city park that goes all the way around it, where we can have little viewpoints and stuff like that where everyone will flock to. We've got to create a small little town as well. So this is going to kind of be hilarious. Right, let's get the water pumping out then. And let's go, it turns it from here. Right, okay, so we'll just do a couple to begin with. There we go. We just got a couple there. And I might as well put a little wind turbine down just to power them. And I don't think we kind of get... What's the word? I don't think we get anything coming out yet until we have a population, right? I could be wrong. No, I think we've got to wait for a population. No? Yes? I always forget, because I've got the mod installed where we don't need any water pipes, you still have to place down the heating installation. Right, let me get a little small town set up, and then the chaos can ensue. Right, we have a basic little kind of setup right now. A little power plant, some heat in there, there's a little water station over there. It's all good to go. We just need the residents, and then we'll start producing the liquids. You know what I mean? Right, okay. So what we'll do, we'll drop down a lot of high residential in the center. It's just going to be a basic city setup. They've got no education, so I'll do like one small high density. Do some industry there, do some offices, put some offices around the edges, just to kind of bulk it all up, fill it all up. You know the drill, right, guys? You legit know the drill, how this all works. There we go. So that I can fast forward, and it can all come together. So we have some of the water actually flowing in. It's seeping in slightly, which is quite funny. But then we should see the chocolatey goodness fully expand out when we do start producing it. We're just going to wait for it to start producing. So, the population is now moving in. You can see we're getting the residents coming in. At any moment, it should start shooting out that stuff. The beautiful stuff. Any moment now, guys, you can pow out. Maybe it won't work. Oh, no, we are producing! There we go. It's starting to come out. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, the other one should kind of start working very soon as well. And yeah, it's now going to start flowing. So we'll give it some time then to build up. We got people now moving in just to kind of help the traffic out, because this kind of stuff does annoy me. We'll make this one merge over into that lane. Then it should all flow beautifully. Okay, we've got two more now have been turned on, and that's pumping out the chocolate. Has it made its way down over here yet? Not yet. Hasn't it made its way down to the waterfall just yet? Let me pause for a second, because I think it'll be kind of a cool idea. Is this the landscaping? Yeah. Go for this one. Bring the brush size right down to kind of have it at that height where the chocolate flows out and the river doesn't come in. I mean, it's not It's not hard to do that. I just feel it'll be a lot better. So the water shouldn't flow in right now. I mean, you might get the little overspill here and there, but it's now all flowing back out, which is pretty good. Just in time for this. So this is coming out. Are they all on? It's still the 3. No, yeah, 4 on right now. So that's going to be producing even more. They're going to be complaining about pollution nearby. But just wait until I get the city park set up. Right. They should be disappearing very, 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 very soon. But are we about now to see our first little chocolate waterfall? Is it about to go down right now? Is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget we have those issues with some of the rocks, don't we? We kind of need to. I might actually. You know what? No, is it coming through? So you get that kind of invisible wall until it starts flowing over. There we go. There we go. The chocolate river is a-flowing. Oh my goodness me, guys. Look at that. Look at how glorious that is. It should hit the ground very soon and start moving along. What have we created? Oh my goodness, the city's on fire! Right, pause. Pause. Let me just, okay, let's just drop the usual in. Hospital. Fire brigade. Police station. We need a crematorium. I'll drop 2 of those. Oh, and we need garbage as well. Garbage disposal. Right, okay. Back to work. Right, that's now starting to flow over. So that's just slowly start to fill that up. Is the other one now working too? Yes, it is. So that will now start to create the... There we go. It's a-flowing, boys. So now, as the city slowly dies, and we'll kind of slowly bring it back to life over time, we can now focus on building the beautiful city park, which means zoning. Again, we're going to turn this into a tourist attraction. It's going to be like Niagara Falls. People are going to flock here from miles away. We need to add in more sewage pipes as well to bulk it up a bit more. But let's get the city park zoning then. So let's go for the big one, and we'll kind of go around the whole thing here. We'll overspill the zoning, just so I've got all that room to play around with. There we go. It's very, very, very... You got Belmont Meadows. Very generous right now. And we'll drop down some more of these sewage outlets as we speak. So I'll get them going round, and I think they'll only start working when we connect them. Am I right or am I wrong? Because we might... Yeah, I think they only start working when we connect them. So I won't do them all just yet, because we might overfill it and then literally flood the city. But it's coming in and it's looking quite glorious, boys. It's looking quite glorious right now. They all coming in. Yep. That'll create more of a flow going down. Right, we're ready to create the city now, the city park, aren't we? So, where is it? I've already lost where it is. City park. Haha. So we'll start then with creating a bridge that goes over. Let's put Anarchy on. We'll start a bridge going over, so you can literally walk across and see the poop with your own eyes. That'd be quite nice. And then we'll bend this up. Okay, this nice little windiness. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And why don't we make it turn back over? Like this. There we go. So we have a nice little walking section here. I want to place one down here as well. Like I said, this is the world's greatest tourist attraction. Bring it back around there. And then we'll bring this down here, because this is where I've also got to try and get it connected to the city so they can walk into it. That's actually flowing quite fast, isn't it? I think I might get a couple more connected soon. It's killing off all the trees as well. That's hilarious. Right, let's get a park entrance just there. And we'll do a couple of side entrances. Which is this one. Every so often. So we'll do one there. 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 And there. And then we'll get these connected. So wherever they are, we're just going to connect them up. So we give like literally access to anybody who wants to make it over. And we're going to give it also a reason for them to come in here. So it's stuff like dropping these down. I think it's better to put them on the outskirts. Just stuff that they can do while they're visiting the city park. Apart from just viewing poop all day. We'll give them something else to do. Some nice cafes as well. We can get a nice cup of tea as you're viewing the poop. I mean, it smells glory. Could you imagine having your... Could you imagine... if you live in a city right now, you have like a city park. Could you imagine if like the river or the water or the lake in there was filled with all the sewage that you flush down the toilet? What an attraction, boys. Oh my god, there's actually people going across. There's people visiting it right now. We are going to turn this into a glorious attraction. Right, let's add in a couple more pumps then. There we go. Let's get those turning on and flowing down. Right, what's the issues? Not enough educated workers, or is it not enough? Yeah, not enough workers in general. We're going to add some schools in. I don't know why I need to do any of this. Right, is that, what was that there? A university? Yeah. I'm doing it for the sake of educating everybody. I don't care where it goes. I'm trying to make this the perfect place to live. So people are still walking across. Yeah, people are still visiting this. There we go. We've got 850 people have already visited. Right. Animal ethics, you know. Can you look at the animals? Even though we've got sewage in there. We do advertising campaign, main park, celebrate. We're doing it all. We're throwing it all on there right now because this is the world's